What's up, guys? This is Abernite here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and back to do another car confessionals reflection after going out today and picking up another TV that testing with the redacted console, and the negligence on the part of everyone is just becoming overwhelming, and it's no wonder the reason why this 2020 situation has turned into what it's become and continuing to rise at an exponential rate. I just, day after election day right now, and I can't help but just pray for this country because we're either about to endure another 4 years of basically legalized murder in the form of Trump, or we're about to endure someone who seems to be very passive and not really for what really matters. So either way, we're in a catch-22. So 2020 election is a catch-22. Either of the main parties that people are going to vote for don't really matter. You know, we can vote, we can have our voice be heard, but that's all it is, because the Electoral College is going to take care of everything in the end, and most of those individuals are going to go for the Republican conservative side. So it is what it is right now. So let's prepare for the worst and hope for the best, as always, because you have to have hope. If you have no hope, there's no point in living. Just plain and simple. Faith and hope go hand in hand to make a life worthwhile. And I don't care if you're religious or spiritual or not. You have to have something to cling on to make a life worth living. And those two things, to me, in my experience and all that I've been through, that's straightforward, simple, what life means to me. I'm having to go through a whole lot of medical things right now that keep me restricted on movement, activity, and travel, as well as work. If I can't work from home and do testing downstairs on the workbench, then what can I do to make money? There's not really anything. And I'm in a situation that's quite unique of having identity theft multiple times since 2003. That's caused me a great deal of stress and health conditions and problems, and overall poor quality of life. And it's taken time that I've been dealing with this blood disease that I've only been aware of for the last 2 years. That while I've had blood clots in the last almost 5 years, I've had time to reflect and slow down and realize that money's not everything. Stuff isn't everything. Friends aren't everything. Family and what you cling to keep living are what's important. If you don't have one of those two, you're kind of in a situation like I have been for the first 20 years of my life, pretty much. I didn't really feel like I had a place or any worth. I was bullied, I was picked on. I was tall and lanky. After a late growth spurt started, my height gained. I was 4'8" in 8th grade. So it's just kind of a disappointing thing that people don't want to see people. They want to prejudge and not really get to know anyone. And very recently, I've had the been blessed to get to know some people that actually do care to know you and not what you can give them, who you can introduce them to, what you can get buy, or how they can use you, and how they can take advantage of you in general, as being abusive or in a situation that you have a connection or something that makes your life to them seem better than theirs. So basically, a jealousy or an envious type situation that they just want to take what you have and have you be miserable and them not be miserable because they thrive on the misery of other people. And I just want to pray for those people, because I met a lot of people today when I went out and I was in places I normally wouldn't be. But my attitude changed the outlook and the conversation, so to speak, of how those people were reacting and acting while they were also in the same situation as I was, of having to wait for different things. And I just want to thank Jesus. Yes, I am a Jesus-loving Christian, but I don't judge. God gave me a heart for love, and I don't try and push people away. But I've also had to start learning that my humility of wanting to put others above me was to a toxic point that I was costing myself a personality and any sort of joy. So I've had to start finding a finite balance that I can deal with, of being able to do something for myself while still putting others before me. And I'm the type of person that I don't know how to receive a gift, because I want something that I can be able to make use of. My grandparents raised me to be practical and frugal. So having the ability to do things for other people, if it may not be of, financial, but being able to fix something for someone or give something to someone that I have and I'm not making use of, I try and do it. And I'm under a large amount of medical debt right now, and I'm just trusting Jesus to take care of it, to lead me in the path that He wants me to go, that will have me cross with those who can be able to help me as I can be able to help others. And like I said, it's just been a very sombering, realization type of year with everything that's been going on. And it makes me value my 3 friends that I can actually call friends, that have always been there for me no matter what. And I hold accountable and help them be accountable for what they want and for their life and outcomes that I don't consider as family. The people that I stay with and my roommate, I consider as family, because they have gone above and beyond what anyone listed or considered a friend would. And I feel very grateful, and reflecting on a lot of things today, that I was able to make a difference and really not feel like this year has hindered the spirit of the upcoming holidays and the spirit of Jesus' love, and be able to share a joy and peace with someone else just off of a conversation, because they weren't really in a situation that, well, essentially, they went to go to Best Buy and pick something up, and they kept on getting phone calls from someone who was expecting them back home immediately with it, and they opened up to me that it was a very abusive situation. So I asked them if I could speak to the person that kept calling and explain what was going on, and they were very irate because that person decided that, some stranger wanted to talk to them. Like, they felt offended by it. And I just wanted to take away that stress and tension from them, because their whole day of finding out that they had a relative test positive for COVID just blew up their entire life, so to speak. And I know how that is. And I really don't want to have it happen anymore, but I can't stop it from happening. All I can do is pray. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to share a little bit from my heart of an experience that I had today, and a little bit more about myself, nugget-sized tidbits of personality droppings of myself, so to speak. Call it what you will. But guys, this is Abernite, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. We'll see you later.